Andreea CHITU, and there's Gili COHEN. Just get the feeling that CHITU could be a little bit too much for COHEN here. It's a big step for the Israeli fighter to take it from the Romanian. Strong grips from both fighters. Looking to push the right hip through COHEN, but CHITU's strong, and no doubt COHEN can feel that. A little bit tentative about coming forward into the attack. COHEN picking up a penalty for overly defensive gripping, and taking a bit of a whack to the eye there, accidental, going to leave a bruise. Break for a second and we're back underway. Almost stepped onto a Seoinage, and then CHITU with a kind of improvised makikomi attempt that didn't go anywhere. She just collapsed to her front, and COHEN dealt with that fairly easily. Now trying to work on the arm, but that's not going anywhere, and the referee calls mate, stands them back up with 3:47 left to go. COHEN having picked up a penalty. A weak Uchimata attempt from CHITU, never really looked like going anywhere. 3.5 minutes to go. Couldn't get the feet going there. COHEN ended up looking pretty weak in the attack, but it's CHITU who picks up the passivity penalty. Both fighters having been penalized once now. 3 minutes to go. Again, the top half of the body was in there, but the feet not really in the best position for an attack. Half the contest gone. No score yet. CHITU with a lunge at her opponent, but doesn't come up with anything. And missed with that attempt. Now let's have a look and see what happens here. Trying to work on COHEN's arm, but it's not the best position. And again, the referee calls mate, stands the pair back up. Minute 55 left to go. The Israeli coach is doing a double duty here, Shani Hershko, because he's got two fighters to look after. One here, Gili Cohen, and then Roni Schwartz on mat 2. She's involved in a contest with Yulia Ritsova of Russia. Attempted turnover from Cohen, but not working out. And again, the referee has to call mate and stand them up. A little over a minute then. Both fighters have been penalized once. And here comes CHITU. Beginning to lose a little bit of strength there. Couldn't even hold on to Cohen, despite the fact that Cohen was going over. Giving a good account of herself here. That's Gili Cohen. CHITU would have come into this as the favourite, but hasn't looked it. And the Israeli girl has really put some pressure on. So much so that CHITU has ended up picking up a penalty for a false attack. And now that puts her in some difficulty. Last roll of the dice here for CHITU. You've got to throw everything at it. Couldn't come up with a score. And unfortunately, this one's going to end on the penalties between the two. Cohen picking up one less than her opponent, Andreea CHITU. Oh, we're going to have some extra time then. Golden score. Shani Hershko was on his way out, but he's been invited to take his seat again. False attack it was. And we'll have a little bit more time. No part of the body that would score touched the mat, so there won't be a score there. Schwartz has already won her bronze medal on the adjoining mat, so that's one to Israel. Hershko would like to take a second home. May even take a third, because Yardin Jerby is in the final of the under 63 kilo category, so it could be a big day for Israel here. The Israeli coach asked to vacate his seat now. Well, CHITU was given a second life, if you like, but she failed to take advantage of it. She picks up another penalty, and COHEN eventually coming up with a win and a bronze medal there. Well, we'll see better matches than that, but it's difficult when the fighters are either evenly matched or they simply can't come up with anything, and that was the case there. We come now to the bronze medal matches in the under 66 kilo category.
In the bronze medal